in Lewiston, Maine. Hundreds of law enforcement officers are looking for a man described as a person of interest.
Robert R. Card had been committed to a mental health facility for 2 weeks this past summer after he complained of hearing voices and threats. Card is 40 years old. The shootings occurred at a bar and at a bowling alley.
Fox's Evan Brown, Maine Department of Public Safety Commissioner Mike Cscc.
The shelter-in-place order that currently stands in Lewiston remains. A vehicle, which was a vehicle of interest in this incident, was located in Lisbon, and we are now also asking residents in Lisbon to shelter in place.
That's about 8 miles away. Cars described in a law enforcement bulletin as a firearms instructor believed to be in the Army Reserve. Local schools and colleges are closed today. The shooting locations are about 4 miles apart. The FBI says it's working with state and local law enforcement. This is a Fox News alert.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, right here just before the news, let's tell you what is happening right now officially. Bridget, do you know this theme song?
I sure do. Green Acres.
Hey, Fruit Loops, I'm sure you love this show.
Green Acres is the place
I do.
to be. Living is the life for me.
All right, Green Acres is open right now in Cleveland. The first 50 people who get to Green Acres on Georgetown Road across from Cannys Creek, Cherokee Elementary. Of course, you know immediately that Lisa Irby is probably first in line right there. She's left her office. Anyway, first 50 got a mini pumpkin, Bridget, and we just started. This is Terry and Matt Dillard out at Green Acres.
That's right, yeah. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this today. National Pumpkin Day. So stop by and see our friends there at Green Acres. Again, they're located on Georgetown Road, right across from Cannys Creek Cherokee Elementary. Dwayne's actually going to be there this afternoon, beginning around 2:30. So maybe when you pick up the kids from school, swing on by after that.
Or just I don't think they'll be left by then. But he's going to be out there talking about Green Acres. Again, right across from Cannys Creek, Cherokee Elementary on Georgetown Road. First 50 people get a free mini pumpkin. Then what you do, well, first of all, this hit me this morning. I'll try this out on you. Get a pumpkin for your pumpkin. Get a pumpkin for your pumpkin, baby. And do that at Green Acres on Georgetown across from Cannys Creek. So decorate them. Especially, it'd be great for children to do this, obviously, but, and then we've got do we have a post up, is that right?
Yes, we do. Yes, so you'll be able to comment a picture of your pumpkin for a chance to win passes to the Mayfield Farm Park in Athens.
All right, I wriggled some more passes out of Michael Mayfield, who had blood coming off of his knuckles when he let him go, but anyway, it's fine. Mayfield Farm Park, so there you go. I'll repeat one more time because there's a limited. I got 50 of them. 50 people to Green Acres right now. They just opened 5 minutes ago. Georgetown Road, across from Cannys Creek, Cherokee Elementary. We'll get a free mini pumpkin. Decorate them. Go to our social mediums on Facebook and Instagram and comment and all that. And you can win passes to Mayfield Farm. It's National Pumpkin Day, everyone. Local and state news, Mix 104.1 Talk, 101.3 The Buzz. We're on mixtv.tv. Sad news to report. WTVC Television is reporting a house fire killed a person in Benton on Wednesday morning. This according to the West Polk Fire Department. West Polk Fire Chief Keith Cscc confirmed the deadly fire happened at a home on Town Creek Road in Polk County. Fire crews received the call at 4:36 yesterday morning, we understand. and at that time, the structure fire was fully in progress. It wasn't trapping. And it did take, according to this report, it took help from 2 other counties with 2 more on standby before the fire's under control. Officials confirm 1 person lost their life. The name of the deceased has not been released. Our news partners at Local 3 are reporting this morning the skeletal remains found in McMinn County October 19th have been identified as a missing Fort Oglethorpe man, missing since 2016. David Abbott was reported missing June 23, 2016. His abandoned truck was recovered the next day in McMinn County in a driveway on County Road 126, that's just off Highway 30, west of Athens. Abbott's partial skeletal remains found by a group of hunters off of Highway 30 west of Athens in a wooded area near County Road 119, about 200 feet off the highway. Both McMinn County officers and Fort Oglethorpe detectives had searched the area in 2016, but Abbott was not found. Family members said that Abbott suffered from mental health issues as well as numerous other health problems. Foul play is not, or there's no evidence of foul play. Also, the Cleveland Daily Banner reports that in an October 17th reinspection of the Bradley County Justice Center, the TCI reported no deficiencies. And in addition, noted all categories with deficiencies back in August had been corrected. And very soon you'll be able to text message to text 911 in Bradley County. And this announcement made during a recent Bradley County E911 emergency board directors meeting. And now you can text 911 according to the Cleveland Daily Banner. All right, 7:09. We've got our first check of the streets.
Okay, good morning. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499.
Lisa Herbie said she's on her way.
Oh, good.
We'll save her one, I guess.
You can also text us at that same number on the Selwood Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Waste Connections introduces efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
All right. Once again, today is National Pumpkin Day. We're celebrating with our friends at Green Acres in Cleveland. It's a wonderful place. Matt and Terry Dillard have had it for years out there. It's right across from Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary. So here's what Green Acres is doing this morning with Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. They're going to give the first 50 people a free mini pumpkin while supplies last. So you take the mini pumpkin, decorate it. Be great to have your child do that. And then get a picture of it. And what do they do? Post it?
Yes, so we have a post that is pinned to the top of our Mix 104.1 Facebook page.
Sounds like witchcraft.
So it makes it very easy to find. Just go to our Mix 104.1 Facebook page and comment with a picture of your decorated pumpkin.
Only 50. That's it. They opened 10 minutes ago, so get out there. Hey, if your child has to skip school today, it's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's all right. Just go get a mini pumpkin, and as we've said, get a pumpkin for your pumpkin. Hey, Fruit Loops, can I start calling you Pumpkin?
You probably shouldn't.
You don't think? How are you? About as inspired as you sound?
But good morning, boss.
How's it going? Everything all right?
Yes.
How are your children? They still with you?
I'm doing well.
Yeah. You still married?
Yes.
Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Now, did you make it official, or are you still living in sin?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Yeah, see,
look, we got married the day before I met you.
I know.
I mean,
well, and, save the best for last. All right, it's 11 after 7. Come on.
Hardee's 2 for $5 Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time, a furniture store, but now a mattress factory. Now, really, I wanted to be president, but then I didn't like the politics.
Well, I wanted to be an FBI agent, but then I became a mom and realized how passionate I am about sleep. I sleep good because we're taking care of our friends and neighbors.
Well, you have a good mattress, too.
That's a good point.
So I guess for over 44 years now, our recipe for success has been rather simple. Just make the best mattresses that we can, offer them at the best price we can to our loyal customers, and hopefully we'll get some more in the Chattanooga area. Now we're into our third generation of leadership with Kristen and Tayloe coming on board.
And it's our dream come true. And that's the legacy that we want to pass down to our fourth generation, too.
Mermaid mattress, handmade, hand-delivered.
For game day, you can stop by Honey Baked or order online at honeybaked.com, and then it's not too early to order for
God,
Thanksgiving.
what is wrong with you today? Why don't you go to bed at night? Maybe you can start talking.
It's not too early to start thinking about Thanksgiving. Yeah. Get your orders in now, honeybaked.com, or stop by and see them in the Target Shopping Center.
Okay, you're suspended. Hey, boys and girls, now I'm going to say something, and I don't want you, just ask your parents. Bridget, I want you to start coming in sober. I think that would be a new, and see, she gets stuck on that fifth step. It's always a fifth step, ladies and gentlemen. At 14, after, babbling all over the place.
Okay.
You're embarrassing yourself. Excuse me?
I'll leave.
Well, I'm leaving too, so it's fine. I'm heading out to That's contagious. I'm heading out to Black Fox to teach the children.
That's what
Black Fox Elementary, I'm coming to see you a little later. Get ready for that. You failed on your principles, so they're bringing in reinforcements today. We're going to read for the record and get it. Mermaid Mattress, Weather Center 714.
When Elmer and Joy Murray started making mattresses, the company was called Made by Murray, or Murray Made. Thank you for continuing to support the same family-owned and locally made business, Mermaid Mattress.
For today, cloudy skies early in the day, partly cloudy by afternoon, a high of 80 and a low of 57 tonight. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a high of 80 and a low of 56. And then on Saturday, partly cloudy skies, near record high temperatures on Saturday, a high of 84. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 56 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Natalie Merchant is 60 today. I've always loved her. Hey, today's National Pumpkin Day. Get a pumpkin for your pumpkin. First 50 people at Green Acres on Georgetown Road across from Candies Creek Elementary get a free mini pumpkin, decorate it, take a picture of it, hide your kids, hide your wife, do everything, and then post it. Win tickets to Mayfield Farm Park. Natalie Merchant.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Okay, happy wedding anniversary to my in-laws today, David and Linda Forrester.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course, that's going to be first.
No, you want to send your messages
well,
here?
Yeah.
No?
Congratulations on still being married and welcoming Bridget, a.k.a. Taylor Swift, into your family. I remember it's a similar situation. Yes. You know, you all posed together and everything.
Yeah.
Right, let's just keep moving.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Okay, Blake Wolfenden also having a birthday today. Dr. Chad Esslinger celebrating as well. Angela Hicks is having a birthday today, works over at Life Care. Paul Pedicolis is 48 today. Melody Reynolds is having a birthday today, a teacher at Michigan Avenue, a loving wife and mother. And then her teacher's assistant, Jennifer Cassillo, is also having a birthday today. Michael Truelove is celebrating today, an awesome husband and dad. That is from his wife and daughters. And then Landon Sissom is celebrating a birthday today, a fifth grader at E.L. Ross. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
It's National Pumpkin Day. Mix 1041 is celebrating with
the light.
Green Acres. As a matter of fact, our friends Matt and Terry Dillard out of Green Acres, Georgetown Road. Across Bridget from Candies Creek, Cherokee Elementary School, the first 50 people who get out there. They opened about 20 minutes ago. What's going to happen with them, Bridget, if they get out there?
You're going to stop by and receive a free mini pumpkin from Green Acres. So stop on by there. It's while supplies last. The first 50 people to stop by Green Acres, Georgetown Road in front of Candies Creek, Cherokee Elementary. You're going to receive a free mini pumpkin. And then we encourage you to decorate it and then post a picture of that, comment with that picture on our Mix 1041 Facebook page. We have that particular post pinned to the top of our page.
And we're going to give away passes to Mayfield Farm Park. We'll draw a winner, actually, tomorrow on that. Shari Tayloe is our District Attorney General. Good morning, Shari. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning.
So great to have you in, and so much happening, obviously. But I do want to begin with what an event we had in memory of Militia Gibson. Tell us about that great walk the other night.
Oh, that was fantastic. The community really came out for that. We had it was over 200 people that came out, and it was fantastic. Revolution from Lake Forest Middle School, they performed, and they were amazing. Those kids, oh, wow, the voices that they brought. right after they finished singing, it was raining a little bit, and then a rainbow came out. It was perfect.
My.
And then we did we had a few speakers. Steve Morgan from First Baptist Church, who was always fantastic.
I love him.
Yeah, I do too. He's a great friend. Really spoke some words of hope and encouragement. It was fantastic. Then we began our walk, and we did our first lap around the track without light, just to represent that there's this tragedy in our society. And then we had our glow sticks, and we had light on our second and third round, just to show the hope that we have now and the hope that we have in the future to address domestic violence and abuse for victims. And then we had vocal motion from Bradley Central High School, and they were amazing as well. They just bring it. They just brought it. It was terrific. I can't say enough how much I appreciate everyone that came out. Harbor Safe House. I know that we partnered with them to host it, and I know how excited they were about it, and I just appreciate everybody coming out and bringing awareness to this. And the Gibson family have always been very supportive with us to help us do that, because this was in memory of Militia Gibson, and what happened to her should never happen to a child, and we don't ever want to forget that. Her legacy lives on in our child abuse laws that we have now, and if it weren't for that, there may be more children that suffer the way she did.
Shari Tayloe is our District Attorney General, and appreciate, said this to you off the air, appreciate you continuing the tradition. The District Attorney's Office, with your predecessor and now yourself, continue to sponsor our coverage of the downtown Cleveland block party. Tell me, the block party and that time of the year, what do you like about it?
Oh, everything.
Yeah.
I went to the very first one. I have been in the DA's office for a long time. I started in 1994 under Jerry Estes. And when the block party started, there was a group of law enforcement from Cleveland Police Department and Bradley County Sheriff's Office, and from some juvenile probation officers that, and our office, that had a group called GoCap. And it was, I can't remember the whole acronym. It was Gang-Oriented Community Area Policing, I think. And, we had our T-shirts on, and we were out walking the block party. It wasn't as big as it is now. You could actually move around and see things. There weren't as many vendors and people out there giving candy to kids as there is now, which is great. So, that was, 25 years ago when that started. So I love to see how it has grown and that the community comes out, and it's a place where the community can come out and not feel safe in coming to a place and bringing your kids to that. So I'm very excited to continue the tradition and to sponsor and to be a part of it.
Shari Tayloe joins us, District Attorney General, and one thing that we always focus on too is going back a little history of opioids and addiction, and really preaching that message. And I'm proud to say I'm a member of ATS The Bridge, on the board there, and it's it seems to be, Shari, a daily fight, especially with children and young people.
Oh, absolutely. And ATS, let me just say, ATS The Bridge is fantastic. I love that program. I love seeing it not just here in Bradley County, but it's also in McMinn County. And we need to educate early. Opioids are terrible, and we have seen that progress from adults to kids. I mean, because they're so easily accessible. We don't realize, as adults, if we, it's medication that we need at times. And sometimes kids, help themselves. And that's a shame. And so the more we educate them, like they do at ATS The Bridge, that, and that's kids educating kids, which is what's important. And because when kids hear it from other kids, they're more apt to listen. So I think that's a great program, and that's a great way to help combat that.
Shari Tayloe joins us. Now, there's a drug take-back this Saturday, 10 until 2, actually, at the Leisure Time Bowling parking lot. So, that's one way to get those unused medications out of your home.
Oh, absolutely. And, don't just put them down the toilet.
Oh, Lord.
No, bring them to a take-back. They will properly dispose of that medication. It won't get... it doesn't get into the wrong hands. It's safely disposing of that medication, and you just drive through, drop it off, and go on. It won't take you but a minute.
Bridget told me that you and your team and others will be there making arrests at just waiting behind your optical. Is that right? I didn't believe it yesterday when she told me. Shari.
Yeah. Well, Bridget, shame on you.
Shari, anything else you want to add here before we go?
No, I just want to thank you for having me. I am running for election. That's coming up March 5th, and I would ask the listeners that they please support me for that. I want to continue doing this job that I love. I've been doing it a long time, prosecuting for over 25 years. This is my home. This is where I grew up. I went to Cleveland Junior High, Cleveland High School, Cleveland State, UTC. This is where my family lives. I want to keep this community safe. That's what I've been doing for my whole career, and I want to continue to do that.
And how can people find out more about maybe about your campaign, about you?
They can go on Facebook. They can go to votesharytayloe.com, and there's information there that they can learn all about me.
Shari Tayloe, our District Attorney General, and sponsoring our downtown Halloween block party coverage on Tuesday. Shari, thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
Great to see you. Okay. It is 7:28. Let's get a quick news update right here, right before sports here.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Local and state news. Let's give you an update here. We had WTVC television reports a house fire has killed a person in Benton. It happened on Wednesday, yesterday. That's according to West Polk Fire Department. Someone died. The call came in at about 4:35 yesterday morning. This in, let's see here, this was on Town Creek Road in Benton. And someone perished in this fire yesterday. More on that coming up. Our news partners at Local 3 say skeletal remains found in McMinn County have been identified as those of a Fort Oglethorpe man, David Abbott, who's been missing for the last 7 years. More on that at the top of the hour. Also, I'll be joined by Senator Marsha Blackburn coming up here at about 7:45.
This news update brought...
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
.com. Crews are working in an accident on APD 40. It's going to be at King Street, so that's going to be near Captain D's and Bojangles there on APD 40. So be aware of that as you drive. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Loans up to $20,000. If you need extra cash for the holidays, call Dusty and the team at Southland Finance, 950 25th Street in Cleveland, right in front of Ace Hardware. Call them at 423-458-3007, online at southlandfinance.net.
And if you're just joining us, we are celebrating National Pumpkin Day here at Mix 104.1. Get a pumpkin for your pumpkin at Green Acres. The first 50 people to go to Green Acres on Georgetown Road, that's across from Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary, will get a free mini pumpkin. Have your children decorate them. And then you can, we've got a post apparently on our Mix 104.1 WCLE Facebook page, right at the top of the page. Comment with your picture of the decorated mini pumpkin from Green Acres, Matt and Terry Dillard out there. And then we're going to put all those in a big drawing and give away a family 4-pack of tickets to the Mayfield Farm Park, which is just, I was there last Sunday. I've never seen as many people there before in my life. as I saw this past Sunday. They're having the best season they've ever had, more people than ever. So Green Acres on Georgetown Road, across from Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary. Stop in there. First 50 people, that's it. Get a mini pumpkin and go from there.
Dale's Heating and Air makes your comfort their priority.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and I'm here to tell you the car business is back. Cleveland Ford's inventory is back with over 100 new Fords in stock. Discounts are back, so prices are down, interest rates are down, and rebates are up. In addition to all that, Cleveland Ford has up to $2,000 in trade assistance cash available that you can use as a down payment or to pay off your trade. So hurry into Cleveland Ford today, because with all they've got going on, now is the time to buy.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Well, I mean, what?
It's just,
Well, you
okay.
get them tires out there and you get rid of them.
Don't we all talk like that? Yes.
Well, no, quite frankly. But hey, Ashley, doing the best she can.
You did a good job.
7:33, this portion of Mix Morning. Oh, man, she's going to beat me up.
Yep.
7:33, this portion sponsored by Mars Wrigley.
Mars Wrigley in Cleveland is hiring.
Gotta
you can
get
help
them
them.
tires out there.
They're hiring. You can help them make two of the world's most iconic brands, M&M's and Twix. Open positions include production assistants starting at $16.19 per hour, team members starting at $19.27 per hour. These positions offer a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Benefits begin day one. Apply at careers.mars.com and search Cleveland to work at Mars Wrigley.
Now, what you going to do is stack them tires over there, and I don't want to take them over landfill. 7:34 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Plush and Lavish is an all-natural latex and wool line of mattresses sold exclusively by Mermaid Mattress. Come take a test rest and you'll receive a free latex pillow, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies this morning, becoming partly cloudy by afternoon. A high of 80 and a low of 57 tonight. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies, a high of 80 and a low of 56. And then partly cloudy on Saturday, near record high temperature Saturday, a high of 84.
Oh, that's why I love that.
Why?
85 Sunday.
Oh.
Let the good times roll. I hate cold weather. Let the
fall.
good times roll.
Your current
Get
Simply
that
Bank
swimming pool out, babe. Get that tanning lotion.
temperature.
And then put your tires over.
It's 56
put
degrees.
Your tires over. Everybody gonna stack them over. I don't want.
I love how the temperature immediately drops for Halloween.
Yes.
What just happened? Sound like a ghost came in. I didn't expect that. Did I leave your volume on?
You always have my mic on.
That's true. Good point, Fruit Loops. Hey, we need Ashley to start doing more spots. And we're going to stack them tires up over.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I tell you, well,
Aubrey's of Cleveland
Keep
offers
going.
some of the
Well, here
most
she is
fresh
again.
and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Brilliant. All right, 7:35 inside the Town Squire here. Hey, Larry's got your tickets for tonight. You know, Bradley plays tonight, folks. Senior night at Bear Stadium. Bradley and Knoxville Bearden. You can get your tickets early for tonight's game. Boy, it'll be a big crowd. Bearden's a great football team. Going to be a big game tonight. More on that in a moment. Get your tickets early at the Town Squire.
Wardrobe sale at the Town Squire. Need dress or casual shoes? They've got them. New sweater or vest? They've got them. Great customer service, free gift wrapping? The Town Squire has both. Need an even better deal? They've got that too. Check out the $25 t-shirt rack or visit the closeout racks with quarter zips, button downs, and pullovers, all priced to sell. At the shop that appreciates the customer, the Town Squire, where all sportswear is 20% off regular price during the month of October. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland.
Well, the Walker Valley Lady Mustangs lost last night 3-0. The Franklin and the girls soccer state tournament quarterfinals played at Chattanooga Christian. Big congratulations to the Walker Valley Lady Mustangs, Coach Austin Waddle, and all of them at Walker Valley. We're very proud of them. Made their first state tournament, but their season ended last night. Mix 104.1 Dog, 101.3 The Buzz, 99.1, and MixTV.tv. Southeast Tennessee's football headquarters, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. It's the final week of the high school. Hard to believe, isn't it? Final week of the high school football regular season, and it begins tonight. Knoxville Bearden at Bradley Central tonight, 7 o'clock. Dog 101.3 The Buzz with Gary Owenby, Coach Rowan, and on the Mix 104.1 app tonight. Going to retire Louis Alford's jersey at halftime. Nancy says, what about me? Tomorrow, Walker Valley at McMinn County for the region championship. Tomorrow night in Athens at 7 o'clock. That'll be on 99.1 FM with Andy Morris, and Jacob Mason will have that. They do a great job. Hardin Valley at Cleveland High School for playoff positioning tomorrow night. Mix 104.1, the Mix app. Terry Evans, Greg Phillips on the call. Tickets for the Bradley game tonight, the Cleveland home game tomorrow night at the Town Squire. The 20th anniversary season of Hardy's Friday Night Blitz. Tomorrow night after the game. All right, yesterday, Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv hosted the preseason basketball, high school basketball media day held with our friends at the Cleveland Country Club. Great day. I'm going to give you some highlights in the preseason polls now. The coaches and media polls, two separate polls, but they agree. Girls, District 5 4A girls, Cleveland High School number 1, Walker Valley number 2. But the media said that McMinn County is tied in the preseason poll with Walker Valley, District 5 4A girls. District 5 4A boys, the coaches and media agree. They've got boys preseason Walker Valley 1, McMinn County 2, Cleveland 3. You say, hey, what about Bradley? Well, this year, beginning this year, Cleveland and Walker Valley is in one district. Bradley is in a separate district. District 6 4A girls, unanimous number 1. Coaches and media say Bradley Central number 1. And the coaches and media say Bradley Central boys preseason number 1. Thanks to everybody who made that great day yesterday. Thanks to Dwayne Williams, Terry Evans from our team for organizing that for us. NFL Thursday Night Football. Tonight, the Buccaneers at the Buffalo Bills, 8:15 on Amazon, and Astros manager Dusty Baker has announced his retirement.
When most people think of plumbing
What's this guy with?
houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Choosing the right healthcare plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Jones, financial advisor, 19 before 8. Good morning, Bobby.
Steve, good morning. Happy Thursday.
And to you. So what's up this morning?
Well, the markets aren't. The Dow was down 105 points to close at 33,036. The S&P down 60 to close at 4,187. And the NASDAQ down 318 points to close at 12,821. Sad day in the markets yesterday. Back to you guys in the studio.
Bobby Ludwig's your Edward Jones financial advisor, and how can we get a hold of you?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station. What are you doing, Steve? I hear music and talking.
I don't know. Well, you're going to hear this right here. Hang on a second. It's It's National Pumpkin Day. It's Green Acres.
Land spreading out.
There you go.
Out at Green Acres, the first 50 people to go to Green Acres on Georgetown Road across from Candy's Creek, Cherokee Elementary, will receive a free mini pumpkin from Matt and Terry Dillard out there. And they opened at 7 a.m. And Bridget, what do people need to do after they get after they get a pumpkin for your pumpkin now?
Yes, we encourage you to then decorate your pumpkin, and then you can comment that on our Mix 1041 Facebook page. We have this particular post pinned to the top of our Mix 1041 Facebook page.
No one knows what that means.
So all you have to do is comment with your picture. Then you have a chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to the Mayfield Farm Park in Athens.
So see, Bobby, head on over there and get you a mini pumpkin.
I'll do that, Steve.
All right, thanks. All right, he's gone. It is, I love him. It's 18 before the hour.
Two of the world's most iconic brands, M&M's and
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
The Smart Factory Institute presents the 9th annual Peak Performance Symposium on October 20th at the Smart Factory in the Pie Center in Cleveland. Join industry peers as they share manufacturing best practices and speak on a variety of advanced manufacturing topics while learning how manufacturers are maintaining a competitive advantage in the areas of trade, technology, and talent. This year's symposium is sponsored by Mueller and will conclude with a tour of the Duracell manufacturing facility. Tickets are limited. Register at peakperformanceinc.com.
Did you know?
Years I would have been able to control myself.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup, shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Here is Brian Poole, owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
It's going to be a least expensive
cremation and funeral option facility. The good thing about Serenity is a big, spacious facility. Chapel seats over 200 people, 3 big visitation rooms there. We also offer a discounted funeral service there, $4,900. That'll be the casket included in our services, and you won't feel stressed about your facilities. You'll have plenty of space there. If it's a $995 cremation or a $4,900 funeral, we're going to still give them a first-class professional service as we would treat our own family with.
This Mixed TV interview is supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Visit us online at wholesalesupply.us.
Now by United States Senator Marsha Blackburn of the Volunteer State. Good morning, Senator.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you up there in the nation's capital?
Well, I am doing well. I'm pleased that the House now has a speaker, and I am hopeful that they're going to return to regular order so that we can move forward with some of our resolutions supporting Iran and work on cutting some government spending. We're looking forward to having them return to work.
All right. And, hey, I was going to ask you about that, Senator. What do you make of the new Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson of Louisiana?
He is a good man. I knew him, served with him for a few years. He's been very involved with the Republican Study Committee. He comes out of the conservative wing of the party, and I think he's going to do a good job.
All right. Well, we've got a lot to talk about. I want to move on and just get to the very latest and I know you're obviously made aware of a lot of things that the general public's not, but what can you tell us about the latest in Israel, Senator?
What we know is that Hamas has been deeply involved in this, Iran has been deeply involved with Hamas in this. What we do know is that Iran trained some of the Hamas fighters and helped them prepare for this attack. This attack has been about 2 years in the planning. We also know that Iran, who is the globe's largest state sponsor of terrorism, funds Hamas to the tune of about $100 million a year. In addition, they provide that training, supplies, equipment, ammo, the things that Hamas needs to stand up their operation. Iran also puts about $100 million each into Hezbollah, the Houthis in Yemen, ISIS Syria, ISIS Iraq. So they are heavily involved in training these terrorist organizations and setting up these strikes. And this is one of the reasons that I am leading the push to freeze the $6 billion that they have that they got in a ransom payment from the U.S. and also to put sanctions back on their oil sales. When Joe Biden came into office, he reversed Donald Trump's policy. Trump had put sanctions on their oil sales. And under Trump, they went from making $30 billion a year in oil sales down to $12 billion a year. And they didn't have the money to fund this terrorism. And now, because they are making $1 billion a week, think about that, $52 billion a year. And when Iran gets $1, that's a buck that is going into building nuclear weapons, enriching uranium, and funding terrorism. So it's important that we look at that financial component and also look at who is teamed up with Iran, which is the other axis of evil members: Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea.
We're joined by Senator Marsha Blackburn, and one thing that you have proposed is halt the funding also to the UN Relief Works Agency for Palestinian Refugees, because, as you say, they have ties to Hamas.
Oh, absolutely. What we have found is that this agency, UN agency that should be there to handle support for Palestinian refugees. Interestingly enough, over the past several decades, they've become closer to Hamas, and they have hired people that are affiliated with Hamas, and Hamas has used their schools in order to hide weapons, rockets, and their teachers are indoctrinating some of these students with jihadi rhetoric and ideology.
Okay, we're joined by Senator Marsha Blackburn live from the nation's capital this morning. And again, staying with this topic, you've also supported and I believe sponsored a bipartisan bill condemning anti-Semitism on college campuses. You know, it's such an interesting topic. Tell me about that, Senator.
Yes, indeed. And, calling out this anti-Semitic activity that is on our college campuses is important. And so Senator Rosen, a Democrat from Nevada, and I have a resolution, and we've been joined by a Democrat, Senator Van Hollen from Maryland, and a Republican, Senator Langford from Oklahoma. We're adding other co-sponsors to this, wanting to make certain that we call out this rhetoric and send this message. These colleges ought not to be getting federal government funds, and that's taxpayer dollars, Steve. If they're allowing these pro-Hamas, pro-terrorist activities to take place on their college campuses. Hamas is recognized by the United States government and by the U.S. Congress as a terrorist organization. So why would you have these kids allowed to support terrorism, to support the beheading of babies, to support the killing, mass killing of people? Why would you allow them to conduct this activity on these college campuses?
Why do you think that is? I mean, we're seeing what's happening at major universities around the nation, including at Harvard. Why is that? Why do you think this is happening as far as the anti-Semitic behavior on these campuses?
You've got a lot of leftist professors who believe that they don't believe in America the exceptional. They believe in America the ordinary. And they don't support Israel or recognize Israel as the only democracy and our greatest ally in the Middle East. And they look at everybody as the same. They don't see this as terrorism. They say, well, the Palestinians are trying to defend some territory, and they deserve that Gaza Strip. But, what we have to look at is the fact that Hamas is part of the leadership there in Gaza, and Hamas is a terrorist organization, and it is wrong for these professors to be indoctrinating these kids and saying Hamas is equal to the state of Israel. That is just not true.
Final question, Senator Marsha Blackburn, live from Washington with us this morning. Obviously, the breaking news overnight, the mass shooting in Lewiston, Maine, where 16 are confirmed dead. Just your reaction to that, Senator.
Oh, it is just so incredibly sad to me, and we have just prayed for those families. We have a Republican senator, Senator Susan Collins, who represents Maine, and I was in touch with her last night to let her know that indeed praying for that community of Lewiston, Maine, for those families that are affected, the law enforcement and the medical personnel that are there. And, it's just so important that we turn attention to that mental health issue. Individuals who are a danger to themselves and others, people that are homicidal and suicidal, should never have any type weapon, whether it is a knife, a gun, a bomb, a car. they should never have access to anything, as they are homicidal and suicidal.
Senator Marsha Blackburn. Senator, we really appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Senator Marsha Blackburn, live from Washington. All right, Bridget, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Okay, happy anniversary to my in-laws today, David and Linda Forrester. Also, Blake Wolfenden is celebrating today as well. Dr. Chad Esslinger is having a birthday today as well at Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics of Chattanooga. Angela Hicks celebrating today, works over at Life Care. Paul Pedicolis is 48 today. Melody Reynolds is celebrating today, a teacher at Michigan Avenue. Her family says she's a loving wife and mother. And then her assistant, Jennifer Castillo, is also celebrating today there at Michigan Avenue. Michael Truelove is having a birthday today. His family says he's an awesome husband and dad. That is from his wife and daughters. Landon Sissom is 11 today, a fifth grader at E.L. Ross. And then Rafe Cook is 17 today. He's a student at Walker Valley. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have the products and services to help make your dreams come true. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Bop, bop.
Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep
that Albert.
Just give me that countryside.
National Pumpkin Day, and we're celebrating with our friends Matt and Terry Dillard out at Green Acres. That makes sense now. They're out across from Candies Creek, Cherrick Elementary. First 50 people to Green Acres on Georgetown Road across from
the chores.
Candies Creek, Cherrick. I love that song. Candies Creek, Cherrick Elementary will receive a free mini pumpkin, Bridget. Is that right?
That's correct, yeah. So stop on by there. This is while supplies last. It's only for the first 50. That's at Green Acres, Georgetown Road in front of Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary. And you can stop by there and get your free mini pumpkin. And then we encourage you to decorate that pumpkin and then comment on our Mix 1041 Facebook post that we have pinned to the top of our page right now. And then that will give you a chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to the Mayfield Farm Park in Athens.
All right, so also Dwayne Williams will be out there this afternoon to get about 2:30 at Green Acres with our friends Matt and Terry Dillard. And Bridget, you were there for the big kickoff of the 24/7 movement at the Westmore Church of God a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
So anyway, they're going to be out there. Randy Bonner and our friends out there will be there this afternoon. It is National Pumpkin Day, and we're celebrating with our friends at Green Acres, Georgetown, across from Candies Creek, Cherrick Elementary. Lisa Irby texted me, said she already got her mini pumpkin.
Well, good.
I don't know if she's telling me the truth or not, but anyway, there you go. Hey, I'm leaving.
Yes.
I got to go teach the child. Here's the deal. I'm going to Black Fox. Thank you. Hey, Fruit Loops, you want to go with me to Black Fox Elementary? Apparently, Dr. Cash tells me their principal is failing, Chris Green, and so I got to go out there and teach the children.
And they put you in that place?
Why don't you say it?
Why?
Well, according to Chris, who, by the way, of course, I've known
110,000 people in this town, and they pick you.
No, here's the deal. So, Chris, they're doing read for the record. He won't tell me what that means. All I know is he said, "Well,
you're not reading records, are you?"
I don't know. I don't know. He texts me, or he texts me.
The jail dockets.
He's called me like 50 times, and he's just making sure I'm still coming. Because he knows sometimes I forget things.
Oh, so Steve can take his own arrest record with him and read that.
This is a preview of the humor you will hear this hour as I'm gone. What?
I'll be sure to send that to Chris.
Yeah. So anyway, he said, well, I wanted to match you up with basically your level. He's got me reading to kindergartners. And let me tell you something. It's going to be fun.
Yes.
You know who's reading with me?
Who?
Mike Policastro, who apparently has a daughter who teaches out there and a granddaughter. Somebody else, and I can't remember it. And then Denny Collins.
Well, isn't that going to be fun?
I don't know. So I'm heading to Black Fox. Let me leave you with this. I got to get my... Anyway, take my water with me. All right, so Mix 30, our big grand finale week, and TVFCU is giving away a $1,000 Visa gift card. The only way to win this is go to mymix1041.com and get registered. We'll give this away tomorrow at 5 p.m. So that's if you already registered, you're fine, but TVFCU, and specifically the mortgage department, don't forget, when you get your mortgage at TVFCU, they will pay for your appraisal. Dwayne Williams coming in.
Yes.
And he's
so glad for that.
Brad Emendorfer on the way, I see. And
that's right.
Lindsey Bell's coming in.
That's right.
Miss Lindsey, she's mad about that. So all that coming up. I'm heading out to Black Fox.
You're late.
I know. I gotta get out. I gotta go. All right.
It's such a good Thursday.
What? Why do I leave your mic on?
I don't know. I mean, you just always leave my mic on.
Much as I would like to finish this, I gotta go teach the children.
I should start interrupting more often.
That's what your family says. It is 3 after 8. Good morning.
When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time, a furniture store, but now a mattress factory. Now, I wanted to be president, but then I didn't like the politics.
Well, I wanted to be an FBI agent, but then I became a mom and realized how passionate I am about sleep. I sleep good because we're taking care of our friends and neighbors.
Well, you have a good mattress, too.
That's a good point.
So I guess for over 44 years now, our recipe for success has been rather simple. Just make the best mattresses that we can, offer them at the best price we can to our loyal customers, and hopefully we'll get some more in the Chattanooga area. Now we're into our 3rd generation of leadership with Kristen and Tayloe coming on board.
And it's our dream come true. And that's the legacy that we want to pass down to our 4th generation too.
Mermaid mattress, handmade, hand-delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty, 472-2173, bender-realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service.
Cleveland Jobs.
All right, Mix 1041 WCLE. Good morning. As Steve just mentioned, Bridget, he's out the door, so here I am, and
yes.
We got lots of things going on. We got to get through this hour. It's like he just kind of piled it on because he knew he wasn't going to be here, right? I mean,
I guess so.
We've got lots of guests that's going to be waiting. We're going to get them in quickly here. But before we get into weather and then get into our news block, good morning to everybody out there. Let's get a check of traffic. I know you said there's some things going on out there.
Yeah, that's right. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. Crews are working to clear up an accident APD 40 near King Street. So that's going to be near Captain D's and Bojangles there on APD 40. Also, Highway 153 northbound in Chattanooga. It's going to be just past the Highway 58 exit. An accident working there. So if you're headed toward the Hickson area, be aware of that. I-75 is southbound right there at the 153 split. So if you're headed toward Chattanooga, be aware of that accident. And then also up in Sweetwater, I-75 southbound near the Sweetwater exit. There's a tractor trailer that has overturned there that has caused the interstate to be shut down there in Sweetwater. So we'll be sure to keep you up to date on that. That's I-75 southbound right near the Sweetwater exit. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwood Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty.
All right, let's go ahead now and do traffic and weather together as we're going to go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
You think the mattress business is competitive? You bet it is, and no matter how many out-of-town chains come to town, Mermaid Mattress will always be your local place to get a better mattress at a better price.
For today, we'll have partly cloudy skies, a high of 80 and a low of 57 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly cloudy, a high of 80 and a low of 56. And then on Saturday, partly cloudy and near record high temperatures, near 84 on Saturday. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 57 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 104. Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
This is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
This is a Fox News alert. I'm Chris Foster. There's a manhunt in Maine for a mass shooter. There are reports of at least 22 people killed and dozens injured, some critically, in shootings at a bowling alley, then a restaurant in the city of Lewiston, Maine. Police are looking for 40-year-old Robert Card. He was committed to a mental health facility for 2 weeks this past summer.
There's some information from an internal law enforcement bulletin that came out that he is trained in firearms as well as has an Army background. The community remains locked down. Schools, not just here in Lewiston, but some of the surrounding communities as well, including Auburn and Lisbon.
Fox's Molly Line at Central Maine Medical Center. Maine Department of Public Safety Commissioner Mike Soschuk.
We have literally hundreds of police officers working around the state of Maine to investigate this case.
The FBI is involved as well. President Biden, the White House says, has been updated on the situation. This is a Fox News alert.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here's your news for Thursday, October 26th on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. From WTVC, a house fire killed a person in Benton yesterday, according to the West Polk Fire Department. West Polk County Fire Chief Keith Cscc confirmed the deadly fire happened at a home on Town Creek Road. Fire crews received a call at 4:36 yesterday morning for a structure fire that was entrapping. It took help from 2 other counties, with 2 more on standby before the fire was under control. While officials have confirmed 1 person lost their life in the fire, the name of the deceased has not yet been released. WCLE will keep you up to date. From our news partners at Local 3, skeletal remains found in McMinn County on October 19th have been identified as those of a Fort Oglethorpe man missing from 2016. David Abbott was reported missing on June 23rd of 2016. His abandoned truck was recovered the next day in McMinn County in a driveway on County Road 126 just off Highway 30 west of Athens. remains. Abbott's partial skeletal remains were found by a group of hunters off Highway 30 West in Athens in a wooded area near County Road 119, about 200 feet off the highway. Both McMinn County officers and Fort Oglethorpe detectives had searched the area back in 2016, but Abbott was not found. Family members said Abbott suffered from mental health issues as well as numerous other health problems. Investigators say there is no evidence of foul play, and they believe Abbott walked off into the wooded area and passed away shortly after leaving his truck on County Road 126. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, you will now be able to text 911 in Bradley County. The announcement was made during a recent Bradley County 911 Emergency Communications Board of Directors meeting. In June of 2022, the board voted to approve an update to the 911 Center's Central Square software, which opened the door for texting 911 in Bradley County, and the update will service the county for the next 10 to 15 years. Besides giving citizens another means to communicate with a 911 dispatcher, it will also be a valuable tool for those who do not speak English. The software will automatically translate text messages in any language to English. Also from the Cleveland Daily Banner, in an October 17th re-inspection of the Bradley County Justice Center, the TCI reported there were no deficiencies. The report stated, quote, "The inspection revealed this facility meets all minimum standards. You are to be congratulated for attaining this degree of professionalism in your organization," end quote. In addition to noting all categories with deficiencies in the initial August audit had been corrected, the TCI inspector noted, quote, "The facility was extremely clean and in good order," end quote. This report will now be sent to the Board of Control, and upon approval by the board, the Bradley County Justice Center will receive TCI certification for 2023. For more on local and state news, visit mymix1041.com, follow us on Facebook, and download our app that sends you instant notifications when news breaks. From Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
All right, Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv and Talk 1013 The Buzz. Thanks, Emily, for that news update. As we're going to go ahead and get right back out and check traffic. A very busy Thursday morning. So, Bridget, I know we did this about 10 minutes ago, but let's hit the traffic situation again.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. Crews are working to clear up an accident APD 40 near King Street, so that's going to be near Captain D's and Bojangles on APD 40 here in Cleveland. And then in Hamilton County, Highway 153 northbound in Chattanooga, just past the Highway 58 exit. Crews working an accident there, so if you're headed toward the Hickson area, be aware of that. I-75 southbound right at the Highway 153 split. Be aware of that in Hamilton County as well. And then up near Sweetwater, I-75 southbound near the Sweetwater exit, there's an overturned tractor trailer there that has the interstate shut down at this time. So that's I-75 southbound near the Sweetwater exit. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA, where all are welcome with membership solutions for everyone, regardless of income. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Whether you're looking for a subtle change to your face or a more dramatic transformation for your body, Refined Looks leads the way. Call our Cleveland office at 423.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because now is the time to buy.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Here is Brian Poole, owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
It's going to be a least expensive cremation and funeral option facility. The good thing about Serenity is a big spacious facility. Chapel seats over 200 people, 3 big visitation rooms there. We also offer a discounted funeral service there, $4,900. That'll be the casket included in our services, and you won't feel stressed about your facilities. You'll have plenty of space there. If it's a $995 cremation or a $4,900 funeral, we're going to still give them a first-class professional service as we would treat our own family with.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Elevate your siding projects with Cleveland Exteriors. Ascend fiberglass siding built with lasting beauty and low maintenance. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional siding. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Choosing the right healthcare plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
The Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Now is the time to take advantage of 5 years interest-free financing when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic mattress set from this area's original Tempur-Pedic dealer, Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have partly cloudy skies, a high of 80 and a low of 57 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly cloudy, a high of 80 and a low of 56. And then on Saturday, partly cloudy and near record high temperatures, a high of 84 on Saturday. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 57 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Coming up next, we're going to talk with our friends from Just Love Coffee, so stick in here with us.
Would you rescue?
Right now, it's One Republic, Mix 104.1.
When I start to crack, would you rescue me? Would you rescue me?
Good morning. I'm going to start you off this morning with a look at our muggy meter of what it's going to be like today and in the days to come. So first up, when we look at the next few days, really kind of through the weekend, we're going to be in this comfortable to even low end of the humid category. So again, that does help out our wildfire risk. Now, of course, the ground fuels, the brush, the leaves, they're all still very dry, that we want you to be cautious, but at least we have an increase in our relative humidity, so that does help things out. What you're going to notice, though, is this big downhill slide happening on Monday, and then the black line's not even showing up on Tuesday and Wednesday because the air is going to be so dry. That's that big cold front that's coming in just in time to cool things down for Halloween. So we're going to show you that here in just a second. But first, let me get you out the door this morning. And here's a check of our clouds and fog map. Now, these are really some low-level clouds that are draped across our area. That's what that orange color is kind of indicating is the height of that cloud deck. For some of our mountaintops, you could be a little bit stuck in the clouds, so it's a little bit of fog for you. But for most locations, these are clouds that are going to be above your head, no problems with your visibility for your morning time commute. Temperature wise, with that cloud cover, we are milder this morning compared to yesterday and especially the morning before that. We have a lot of our communities coming in the 50s. In fact, even a few spots in the 60s. Notice that 65 in Fort Payne, we have 3 locations right here at 61 and then 57 here in the Scenic City. So it's going to be a great day if you want to take that walk in the park. You're going to have that mix of sun and clouds really throughout the day. So the clouds that I just showed you, they're going to kind of break up and you're going to have that scattered cover throughout the day today with blue sky and sunshine in between. 55 degrees at 8 a.m., 74 at noon. It's going to be nice if you want to have that lunch break outside, sit on the park bench, whatever it may be. And then the kids wrapping up school, riding that school bus home, it will be warm, 80 degrees at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Again, it's not going to feel like a late October day during the afternoon hours. Now, we mentioned those low-level clouds across our area. Any clouds that come with rain, though, are well to the outside of us. We're just not talking about significant changes as far as rainfall goes for your lawn, for your garden, for your farm, whatever you may need it. You can see that rain with flash flooding streaking through Texas all the way up to the Great Lakes. We're just not going to get that for our local area. So as we run through Futurecast for today, you have the mix of sun and clouds, that wind coming up from the south at about 10 miles per hour. You know, today and tomorrow I had that 10% on there this week. I went ahead and pulled those off. The chances are so slim. There's still this little green blip on there. Can't completely.
It's after 8 o'clock on what has turned out to be a little bit of a cloudy Thursday morning out there, but going to have some warm temperatures. We'll look forward to that coming up in just a little bit with another update from the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. But right now, time to welcome in our friends from Just Love Coffee. We got Brad Emendorfer here with us and Katoya Brooks. They're going to talk to us a little bit and get us caught up on what's going on with Just Love Coffee and even talk about some catering options that they are doing and been very successful with. So we're going to welcome them in right now. Brad and Katoya, how are y'all doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
Doing fantastic. So glad to have you guys in the studio with us. Brad, let's start with you. Just Love Coffee. You guys have been there in the Pie Center for just a little while now. How long has it been?
Yeah, it's kind of, it sneaks up on you. So we opened June 28th officially, and then we had our grand opening about a month later at the end of July. And it's just so hectic and fast moving when you're opening that time gets away from you. So now June 28th, now we're almost to the end of October, so 4 months, and it's been a great start. You know, very thankful for the overwhelming support of the community, and we're learning as we go, as a lot of people are with the Pie Center, because everybody's, you know, the real effort is to try to give back to the students of Bradley County and the surrounding areas. So.
Katoya Brooks joins us as well. Katoya, tell us a little bit about being in the Pie Center and that experience.
It's been amazing. We have been a part of a lot of what Bradley County is doing with the students there. We're offering them different drinks and refreshers so that they can come and try that. We actually have some students that work for us that are students at Walker and Bradley, and so it's been really, really fun just to be a part of the momentum. I feel like the community is really, really excited about it, and that is part of our mission, is just to we're people.
That's it.
Yeah,
so.
and so just being kind of immersed into the community has been amazing. So we're excited.
Again, we're speaking with our friends this morning, Just Love Coffee and the Pie Center. Of course, Brad and your crew, part of Csc's, which is just awesome here as well. Of course, Mixed Mornings is powered by Csc's, and talk a little bit about that. I know we didn't really come in to get that in, but let's dip our toe into that.
Yeah, well, let me just touch on something that's really cool because, like Ketoya said, is we are people. We closed last Saturday. We closed the store, and that
funny story, Brad. I don't mean to interrupt you, but we tried to call in to get.
Oh, did you really? So that was our special own holiday. We called it Bryce and Kayla Day. We have two of our employees at that store who met at that store when we opened. The first year we opened, they celebrated their wedding.
Wow!
And pretty cool to hear their story. And ironically, Bryce's family, even though he didn't come to work for us because we knew the family, but a real close relationship with Bryce's family. And then, of course, Bryce and Kayla both have become family at this point. And so everybody in the store was invited to the wedding. Therefore, we decided to close and call it Bryce and Kayla Day. And what a great night for them to celebrate and us to be able to celebrate with them.
I mentioned it a while ago. Our family gets together every Saturday and Sunday and have dinner together as a complete family. And so my sister-in-law said, I've been trying to get a hold of Csc's all day. Can you guys, talking to me, do you know anything about what's going on? I said, if I know Brad, it's something to do with the employees there. And I didn't even know. And so now you're coming in and explaining it. So now we do have the answer. But that's fantastic. I mean, and that's what local business owners and things can do. And that's what makes good employees. I mean, I'm just going to tell you what, when you can do stuff like that, and do things local like that, that's just incredible. We give you kudos, Brad. That's awesome.
Well, thank you. Look, it's really just a way to show appreciation to a lot of people that make it possible. So, and also the Cleveland community, it feels like family, and that just makes it easier to kind of create that environment within the business. So, but Csc's has got a lot of great things going on. I think our biggest exciting thing now that we have the Just Love Coffee is that we're flexible enough to be able to cater your breakfast and your lunch. And that's exciting. We've had a lot of really good feedback on our breakfast catering. The guru of catering is right beside me here, and now she's the guru of operations. She's taking a step in another step forward to kind of oversee everything for us. And so the Csc's continues to receive a lot of great support and from you guys and from the community, and now we're seeing that start to take place with the Just Love Coffee, and of course the school system, Dr. Cash, and so many great partners over at the Pie Center have made it a lot of fun and made it a lot very welcoming.
Ketoya, tell us a bit about catering, about both sides there with Csc's and Just Love Coffee.
Yeah, so we're excited to, continue to offer the same service and quality that we do with Csc's Catering. So we do everything over there, lunch, dinner, weddings, you name it, we can do it. With Just Love, we're going to be geared towards breakfast. And I like to think that our breakfast is a little bit set apart because a fun fact about our concept is that everything is actually cooked on waffle irons. So if you eat a scone, it's going to be cooked on a waffle iron. Any sandwich you get is going to be cooked on a waffle iron. The same as if you want to come get a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, it's going to be cooked on a waffle iron. So it adds a little bit of fun to the breakfast menu.
When you put the word waffle iron in anything, it
sounds good.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right, yeah. So I think when you come in our store, you'll see a waffle grid cloud above coming down from the ceiling, and that's kind of a representation of what our staple is that everything you see is going to have that waffle look, and it'll have a brand of the Just Love logo as well. So that's a great.
Now you guys mentioned all the drinks people are coming in for there at the Pie Center. Ketoya, tell us a little bit about some of the specialized things that you guys feel like people are really coming in and seems to be some fan favorites.
Yeah, so we do have I think 3 or 4 specialty lattes, but what we're seeing so far is that the favorites are a white chocolate tiramisu. Yeah, so it has a couple different syrups in it, and then it has white chocolate. You get espresso in it, and then you get to fill it up with a milk of your choice. That's my personal favorite. Add extra white chocolate, and it's extra special.
And then ask for the Ketoya. That's what we're gonna do.
Ask for the Ketoya special, and then leave.
I wonder what she's having.
That's
right.
And then we also have some really fun refreshers that you can also get infused with bread bowls. So if you're needing kind of some caffeine and a little jolt, that's really nice. But if you don't want the Red Bull in it, it's just like a refreshing, just like fizzy beverage that has been a really fan favorite with all the high school kids. So
Have you been amazed getting into the coffee business, Brad, Katoya, both of you, about the how people are so passionate about their coffee?
Oh my gosh! Well, and I'm also amazed
It's an art.
at how passionate the baristas are about making their coffee.
Right.
It's really like having artists there. They take a lot of pride in what they're doing, and then the coffee people are very serious about their coffee.
Yeah.
I thought I was not serious about it, but I thought I knew what I was doing with the coffee until I got in the coffee business, and now I've learned a lot, and thankfully have some wonderful baristas. And at the store, Heather York over there is she's as good as I can imagine a barista being, and we just have several others that are really good. And even Katoya is talking about her barista skills these days.
Some skills. I'm getting some skills.
She's going to learn everything, Brad. You better watch out.
No,
for
that's what I want. Trust me, she's already better than me, and I want her to keep on soaring.
Oh, man. Brad Emendorfer and Katoya Jones, Brooks, is here with us with Just Love Coffee, and also talking about Csc's and all the catering options and the specialty drinks and stuff that they have. Let's talk about hours at both locations, if you guys don't mind, and then close out with what people need to do if they're interested in catering from either location as well.
Okay, sure. So Csc's, our hours are the same as they have been, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Sunday every day. We are going to have some limited hours over the holidays, or if we celebrate weddings every once in a while from people who meet at the store and get. Hopefully, we won't have any of those anytime soon. But we really enjoyed celebrating the last one. So shout out to the Wits. So 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Daily. And then at the coffee shop we're located over in the Pie Center on the corner of Parker Street, right across from Lee's baseball field in Ocoee Middle. But the hours there currently are 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are serving lunch menu as well, which has been very well received. In fact, I had a jive turkey wrap the other day that I had just decided I need to try everything, and I hit the jackpot on that one. So
that's become a new favorite for
That's right. So 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. over at the Pie Center, and then that's Monday through Sunday as well.
Okay, and then catering, how do we reach out to do that, Katoya?
Yeah, so to get in contact with us for Csc's, you can actually call 423-779-8588. And if you want to cater with us for Just Love, you can email cleveland@justlovecoffee.com.
Guys, great to have you in. Anything else before we go? Do we leave anything out there?
I want to say hello to May Emendorfer over at Cleveland Middle.
There you go.
And to Christy Emendorfer on Birdie Court.
There you go. It's just one of those things. You got to get some shout-outs every once in a while.
That's right. I haven't done that in a while. I need to cover my bases.
Katoya, any shout-outs for you this morning?
Shout out to the Wits.
Yeah, that's right.
Because they're newlyweds. So shout out to Bryce and Kayla.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for coming in and getting us called up. The catering options seem tremendous. We appreciate you guys coming in and catching up with us.
Awesome. Thank you.
We'll take a quick break. We got a news break actually coming up right now. Another check of traffic right around the corner. Stay with us. Mix 1041.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here's your news for Thursday, October 26th. From WTVC, a house fire killed a person in Benton yesterday, according to the West Polk Fire Department. Fire crews received a call at 4:36 yesterday morning for a structure fire that was entrapping. It took help from 2 other counties, with 2 more on standby before the fire was under control. While officials have confirmed 1 person lost their life in the fire, the name of the deceased has not yet been released. From our news partners at Local 3, skeletal remains found in McMinn County on October 19th have been identified as those of a Fort Oglethorpe man. David Abbott was reported missing on June 23rd of 2016. His abandoned truck was recovered the next day in McMinn County. There is no evidence of foul play, and they believe Abbott walked off into the wooded area and passed away shortly after leaving his truck. From Mix 1041, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
All right, Mix 104.1. I know we're very busy traffic-wise. Also, MixTV.tv. Bridget, tell me what's going on.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. Crews are working on a couple of accidents in Hamilton County. One is going to be Highway 153 northbound in Chattanooga, just past the Highway 58 exit. So be aware of that as you drive. And then also, I-75 is southbound at the 153 split. Crews working to clear up an accident there, both of those in Hamilton County. And then up in Sweetwater in Monroe County, I-75 southbound near the Sweetwater exit. There's an overturned tractor trailer there that has the interstate shut down in Sweetwater. So again, that's I-75 southbound near the Sweetwater exit. So be aware of that as well. We'll keep you up to date. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com. The go-to gutter guys. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, Bridget, before we get out of this break, I know that you and Steve was talking about something pretty substantial early this morning when I was listening on my way in. It's something about Green Acres. So Can you tell me? And I'm acting like I don't know what it is, but I want you to tell our listeners what's going on today at Green Acres.
Yeah, so today is National Pumpkin Day. So we are celebrating with our friends there at Green Acres, the Dillard family, Matt and Terry Dillard. So they are giving away 50 pumpkins to the first 50 people to stop by. It's a free mini pumpkin there from Green Acres. They're located on Georgetown Road, directly across the street from Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary. So this is while supplies last. The first 50 people to stop by Green Acres on Georgetown Road here in Cleveland, you're going to receive a free mini pumpkin. And then, Dwayne, you're going to be out there live this afternoon. If there's still pumpkins left, you'll be promoting that. If not, just promoting that great business there at Green Acres. You're going to start there beginning around 2:30. And then once you pick up your free mini pumpkin, we encourage you to decorate that. And then you're going to comment with a picture of that pumpkin. We have a post that is pinned to the top of our Mix 104.1 Facebook page. So you can comment with a picture of your pumpkin, and that will enter you into a drawing to win a family 4-pack to the Mayfield Farm Park in Athens.
Now, Bridget, have you ever watched the show Green Acres?
I actually have not.
You have not?
No, but I know the theme song. I know. I'm familiar.
Well, it was a good show back in the day. It was fun to watch as a kid. But anyway, that's going to be a good day at Green Acres. Looking forward to hanging out with those guys this afternoon. I guess I would say hopefully, or maybe not hopefully, there is pumpkins left, because I like to be there and see some of those kiddos pick them up.
Yes.
But if they all get picked up, we'll still go over and have a good time and promote what's going on there. But we hope to see you there this afternoon starting at 2:30. Back with more in just a moment, Mix 104.1.
It's the fall wardrobe sale at the town Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 104.1 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time, a furniture store, but now a mattress factory. Now, I wanted to be president, but then I didn't like the politics.
Well, I wanted to be an FBI agent, but then I became a mom and realized how passionate I am about sleep. I sleep good because we're taking care of our friends and neighbors.
Well, you have a good mattress, too.
That's a good point.
So I guess for over 44 years now, our recipe for success has been rather simple. Just make the best mattresses that we can, offer them at the best price we can to our loyal customers, and hopefully we'll get some more in the Chattanooga area. Now we're into our third generation of leadership with Kristen and Taylor coming on board.
And it's our dream come true. And that's the legacy that we want to pass down to our fourth generation too.
Mermaid mattress, handmade, hand delivered.
The Smart Factory Institute presents the 9th annual Peak Performance Symposium on October 20th at the Smart Factory in the Pie Center in Cleveland. Join industry peers as they share manufacturing best practices and speak on a variety of advanced manufacturing topics while learning how manufacturers are maintaining a competitive advantage in the areas of trade, technology, and talent. This year's symposium is sponsored by Mueller and will conclude with a tour of the Duracell manufacturing facility. Tickets are limited. Register at peakperformanceinc.com.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Chattanooga, our care is family focused while meeting the wishes of our patients.
You're watching Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland times. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means 1 person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You're watching Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
getting close to Halloween. Lots of things going on. Our friends at Ruby Falls and Dread Hollow, they're going to scare you to death, aren't they?
That's right. They are open today through Sunday and then on Halloween. And then that is it for Dread Hollow this year. Dread Hollow is consistently named one of the top 10 favorite haunts in the nation. Over 20,000 square feet of all new haunted house sets, horror-themed escape rooms, making this one of the most unnervingly innovative haunts in the nation. So again, they are open today through Sunday night and then on Halloween. So you can come explore the terrifying true nature of Dread Hollow. Tickets available online only at dreadhollow.com.
You know, I just can't do stuff like that, Bridget. I just never as a kid, not as an adult. Are you in on stuff like that?
Well, it's a haunted house every morning when I come in here. So, yes, I do that.
Good point. Nothing scares you anymore, right? Hey, before we get into weather and sports, I know that we've got people making some celebrations today in our community. So let's go ahead and recognize them right now from the Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy anniversary to my in-laws today, David and Linda Forrester. Also, Blake Wolfenden is celebrating today. Dr. Chad Esslinger at Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics of Chattanooga, celebrating his birthday today. Angela Hicks, she works over at Life Care. She's celebrating her birthday today. Paul Peticolis is 48 today. Melody Reynolds is having a birthday. She is a teacher at Michigan Avenue. Her family says she's a loving wife and mother. And then her assistant, Jennifer Cassillo, also having a birthday today there at Michigan Avenue. Michael Truelove is having a birthday today. His family says he's an awesome husband and dad. That's from his wife and daughters. Landon Sissom is 11 today, a fifth grader at E.L. Ross. His grandparents sent that in to us. Rafe Cook is 17 today. He's a student at Walker Valley. Jay Clark is having a birthday today. He works over at Watts Bar. And then Doug and Andrea Byerly, I believe you know them well, Dwayne.
I know them well, yeah. Just great folks, part of the family.
Yeah, your co-in-laws, right?
Our co-in-laws, that's them. And, of course, we love his son, Austin, and we're so proud of Austin. He has done some really great things the last few weeks with being a pastor and everything like that. He has been doing some really hard work, and it's paid off. We're so proud of him there with what they got going on in the Knoxville area.
Well, happy anniversary to the Byerlys today. You can call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they've been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
I was playing, actually, this little bed. We call it a bed that we're playing underneath people talking. It says Halloween swinging fun.
Okay.
I was playing that for Ken Do. So.
There you go.
All right, let's go ahead now and go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Of course, Mermaid Mattress gearing up for another big weekend.
Stearns & Foster has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
Today, cloudy skies early in the day today. We could see some sun later in the afternoon, a high of 81 and a low of 57 tonight. For tomorrow, mainly cloudy, a high of 80 and a low of 56. And then on Saturday, partly cloudy skies and near record high temperatures Saturday, a high now of predicted of 85. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 58 degrees.
This Mix 1041 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Coming up next, we got a check of sports, but first, this message from Solutions Finance.
Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
All right, let's go inside the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness. The sports update we just heard from them is also sponsored in part by Solutions Finance. Well, let's get right to it. Unfortunately, got a report this morning, Walker Valley, the Lady Mustang soccer team, they lost 3-0 to Franklin in the girls soccer state tournament quarterfinals. It ends their season, but wow, we are so proud of those Lady Mustangs. What a great job they have done this year in girls soccer. Let's move on to what is going on tonight. Mix 104.1, Talk 101.3, The Buzz. and then also Sports 99.1 and MixTV.tv, Southeast Tennessee football headquarters, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. It's the final week of the regular season. We have Thursday night football going on tonight. It's going to be Bearden at Bradley Central. Kickoff set for 7 o'clock, and we'll have the broadcast, as always, on the Bears station. That's going to be Talk 101.3 The Buzz, and you can also listen to that game anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app. If you don't have the app, download it today by going to our website, mymix1041.com, and then we'll turn our attention to regular Friday night football, a big game for Walker Valley as they travel to McMinn County, 7 o'clock kickoff. Walker Valley wins that game. They will host next week. Lose that game, we got to get some other scenarios to happen for Walker Valley to be able to host. If they can't beat McMinn County tomorrow night, they can control their own destiny. That will be on Sports 99.1. Hardin Valley will be at Cleveland, so all three of our teams will be home tonight and then also tomorrow night. Tickets for Bradley Central and Cleveland High School at the Town Squire, so you can pick those up today for Bradley, tomorrow for Cleveland. And then don't forget to join us tomorrow night after the Cleveland football game for the Hardee's Friday Night Blitz. Hey, the preseason high school basketball poll is out this morning. We had the meeting at the Cleveland Country Club there yesterday, a different format. Now there's two, both of our schools are kind of split. We got 5-4A and 6-4A, and that's going to be a little bit different. Only 4 teams in each one of those districts. We'll start with District 5-4A and give you some information about what is going on there. And here is the girls' coaches poll from yesterday. Basically, the girls' coaches poll and the media poll, who was there in attendance, all believe that it's going to shake out the same way. For the preseason poll, it was Cleveland 1, Walker Valley 2, McMinn County 3, Ray County 4. That is for the girls' side. Keep in mind that the district is split, so Cleveland, Walker Valley in only District 5-4A. Bradley is in District 6-4A. We'll get to them in just a moment. Let's go to District 5-4A for the boys. And basically, it was the same scenario for the coaches and media poll for the preseason meeting that we had there yesterday. For the boys, Walker Valley 1, McMinn County 2, Cleveland 3, Ray County 4. As we mentioned, the district is now split. Let's go to District 6-4A as we can give you the coaches poll. No doubt, Bradley Central, the Bearettes, in at number 1. East Hamilton, number 2. Ottawa 3. Howard 4. That is the coaches and media poll. And then as we go to District 6-4A for the boys, it's going to be Bradley first, East Hamilton second, Howard third, Ottawa fourth. Coaches poll and also media poll is the same in that one as well. So thanks so much to all the hard work, Terry Evans and everybody that helped us there yesterday. We're looking forward to carrying high school basketball on our stations at WCOE and also MixTV.tv, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Let's talk a little bit about NFL action tonight for Thursday night football. It will be the Buccaneers at the Bills. 8:15 will be the kickoff. Also in Major League Baseball, Astros manager Dusty Baker, after the Astros got bounced out of the ALCS, announces his retirement. Again, don't forget, tonight it is Bearden at Bradley, Thursday night football on Talk 101.3 The Buzz and the Mix 104.1 app. Get your tickets for that game just here in a little while at the Town Squire. That is our CHI Memorial Sports Desk update. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness, as we get things set up out there for you. As we're going to stay, I guess what we're going to do, we're just going to stay right here. We got lots of people that's joined us in the studio. Thanks so much for tuning in for that sports update. We're going to bring in Lindsey Bell. We're going to talk to her about Bradley Central, Drama Central, I guess I should say. She's here with a whole host of people. Lindsey, first of all, good morning to you. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great. Thanks for having us again, Dwayne.
And I believe we also got Trina Montgomery. Tria Montgomery. Montgomery's here with us as well. Tria, how are you?
Doing great. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Great to have you ladies in our studio with us. We got lots of other guests who are going to be joining us in just a few minutes. But Lindsey, let's talk about it. Of course, the director of Bradley Central, the drama department there, Drama Central. Tell us a little bit about what we're going to be talking about, and I know you got a big announcement for us today.
Absolutely. Tomorrow night, we are opening our latest presentation to our community, and it's Beauty and the Beast this year.
Wow.
Yes, and I've brought several of the leads. And I wanted to bring Tria this year because every year I come in and I talk about Tria, and I talk about the partnership that Drama Central has with Onstage Dance, and I never remember to say, Tria, come to the
Well, in my
radio station.
defense, I'm a second shift person,
I
so
gotcha.
this is kind of early in the morning for me. So
You're not
I believe
usually
everything
up this
should start
time of
at
the morning,
noon.
right?
But that's okay.
But absolutely, like in my 50-year history of being on this earth, this partnership has got to be one of the top 3 that I've ever had in my life, and definitely the top 1 in my professional career. She's incredible, and her dancers bring a next level to our productions that really takes it from being sort of semi-professional to Broadway quality theater, and that's Onstage Dance, and there's nothing like them in our area. So
Thank you, Lindsey. I appreciate that.
Tria, tell us a
You're
little bit
welcome, Tria.
about yourself and what Lindsey's mentioning to us there.
Well, like Lindsey, I'm also a native of Cleveland, and I've had my dance studio for 11 years. It's Onstage Dance Company. We provide an after-school enrichment program, which is a pre-professional track or a collegiate track for our dancers in our community, and we are dedicated to bringing the performing arts to an area where it's not necessarily something that is on the forefront of everyone's mind, but we have so many talented artists in this area, not even in just acting and singing, but our dancers bring so much passion and commitment and hard work to what they do, and we have several dancers who have moved on to college programs who are the top 10 programs in the country for pre-professional careers in the performing arts, and it's honestly like the joy of my life to do it.
If people want more information about what you do, how can they gather that
Tria
information?
Montgomery at gmail.com. You can find us on social media, on Stage Dance Company. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. I'm a little old, so I'm not hip to the TikTok yet, but we're working on it.
easy there, easy. You're younger than me, so.
Not too much.
Well,
and if you want more information and you want to see her girls in action, you can come and see our show.
We're in
That's
every
it.
show.
You can come see the show. Well, Tria, it was nice to meet you
Nice
this
to meet
morning.
you.
Thanks. If Lindsey speaks highly of you, it's got to be true.
No, we're
because
great
she's
friends as
she's
well.
just down in the
Yes.
dirt. She'll tell you like it is.
I'm aware. Yes, we know.
My mother's so proud.
Yeah, I bet she
Same,
is.
same.
All right, so Drama Central presents Beauty and the Beast.
Absolutely.
Coming up starting tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow night.
Wow.
Tomorrow night at 7. And then Saturday we are having a trick or treat come in costume show for the kids. And my kids will come out after the show, which is very unusual.
Yeah.
They come out after the show in costume. So if you bring your children, please
I think
bring
they're
them
just
in
hearing
costume.
about this for the first time.
No, they know. They're probably
They're acting surprised.
they're in what I like to call show mode. They're bleary eyed and kind of going on fumes. We were in the theater until 8:15 last night. Yeah, and so God bless them. They work like professional actors. So we have a show tomorrow night at 7. We have the costume and character show at 2 p.m. on Saturday. And then we have another matinee Sunday at 2. And then we turn around the following weekend and we have a show Thursday at 7 and then Saturday and Sunday at 2.
What makes you so passionate about doing this, Lindsey? Because I know you are. What makes you have this drive to every year just continue to up the game a little bit?
They do it. They do it. And every year about this time I think, I'm not going to do this again.
Yeah.
I can't do this again. But
that's Bridget with Steve every morning.
Yeah, right. But there's always another play.
Yeah.
There's always another message. There's always something more we can share. There's always a new talent that comes in. Kaylin's a sophomore, right? Sophomore. There's always a new energy that the kids bring, and that's what feeds me.
It rejuvenates you.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. There's always a new play that I wanted to work on. There's always something that Tria and I will come up with in the off season that we'll think, hey, let's do that.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but sometimes I'll pick a play and I have no idea how we're going to make it work. I don't know.
Yeah.
And there's a quote in one of my favorite movies, Shakespeare in Love, where the moneylender says the natural condition of theater is one of insurmountable obstacles on the road to imminent disaster. And someone says, well, what happens? And he says, everything's fine.
Yeah.
It all works out in the end.
Fine,
we don't
yeah.
know. It's a mystery.
That's it.
So, but these guys really, they're the ones that keep it going.
Now, I was trying to find some things on social this morning when I knew I was going to get to do your interview. I said get to do your interview because I wanted to do it.
Thank you.
It's one of those things. Did Patrick Spangler request this or something?
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
So.
Last year with Grease, and Mr. Spangler is very concerned about keeping things appropriate and age appropriate and parameters, and he is an amazing principal and wonderful leader. As you know, and as everybody knows, I like to push the boundaries a little bit.
No.
I know that's new information, but with last year's Grease, after Grease, he was like, Lindsey, can we just do something that one time I don't have to sit and, chew my nails through? And he said, something like Beauty and the Beast. And I said, You got it.
And
so
I thought I saw something on social about that. It says, "Here you go, Mr. Spangler. This is for you." Type thing.
This is for him. So
well, let's meet the cast. I'm excited to do this.
Okay.
Whoever wants to come up first, introduce yourself. Tell us who you play, and maybe what makes you excited to be a part of this. So, sir, we'll start with you. It sounds like you got pushed to the front. So tell us your name, the character that you're going to be playing, and something about what makes this exciting for you.
I'm Ryan Graves. I play the Beast. And this is just like, ever since you told me we were going to do Beauty and the Beast, I was like, I'm the Beast. Like,
I'm the Beast.
I was like,
he called his part.
I was like, I'm going to come in, I'm going to do it. This will make me happy. Having all the lights on me in that moment just kind of makes me feel great.
I'm glad he doesn't like the spotlight or anything.
Not at all.
So you're the Beast,
yes,
and what made you want to be that? I mean, of course, you said the spotlight being kind of the main character, but what made you think you could do this? I mean, it's a lot of work.
Yeah. Well, in our past shows, I've kind of been like a comedic relief, and so I was like, I want a more serious part to kind of expand my arsenal. So I was like, I want this serious part, and I kind of have the build for it. Like,
yeah.
So I felt pretty beastly when I get up there. So.
Pretty beastly. I like that. Tell us what is your plans after high school? Do you want to kind of stick in this lane a little bit, or what are you thinking?
I've been kind of like, I don't know, because I want to be a youth pastor, so I was going to go to Leah,
wow.
Family and Children Pastoral, and then I was like, have a minor in business, but as theater grows, it becomes more of a passion for me. So I don't know which road will take me there. So we'll see.
You'll figure it out, right?
Yeah.
Just like what Lindsey was saying. It was nice to meet you.
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and get the next one up. Who wants to be next?
I'm Kaylin Sampson, and I play Belle.
Okay.
Well, I wanted to do this because in past shows, I played as also, like, funny parts, like Patty Simcox, and, like, some parts where I just, like, be the giddy girl, but now I wanted to play something that is, like, more to get me out there more.
Right. Out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, show more of, like, what I want. Yeah, my range. Like, I can be a silly, goofy person, but I can also be Belle, who just wants something more than a provincial life.
How does it feel to play a princess? I mean, that's a little bit. Is that a kind of a hard thing to kind of step into that role?
Well, I don't think she's really a princess
You don't
at the
think
beginning.
so?
Well, at the beginning, she lives in a
okay.
village.
That's true.
She lives in a village, and she's like, oh my gosh, I wish I could get out of this town. And then as soon as she goes to the castle, she's not yet a princess, but when she gets into that yellow dress, man, she feels like a princess.
Right.
And so
every little girl's dream.
Every little girl's dream, yeah. That's the part of the movie I remember the most because I had girls when they were small. That's the part they always enjoyed too.
Oh man, I've wanted to be Belle ever since I was like 5 years old.
Yeah, that's so cool. Same question I was asking a while ago. After you get out of high school, anything that you want to kind of stay in this kind of field, or?
Well, I love theater very much. I love it. It'll always be a part of me. But I want to go into sonography and do ultrasounds and stuff like that.
Wow. Well, congratulations on that. Thanks so much for talking with us this morning. Let's get this gentleman here. Tell us your name.
Scholar Blue.
All right. Tell us what you do.
I play Cogsworth.
Okay. So tell me about this character. Anything like you at all?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Cogsworth is a very loud, militant, sort of stubborn person. He's the head of the household. Head of the household.
Head of the
pretty
household,
much.
that's right.
And I kind of see how that can line up with me a little bit, but I don't think I'm that stubborn.
What made you want to be a part of this? What kind of drew you in?
I got kidnapped into it like my freshman year.
Didn't expect that for an answer, but okay.
Yeah, I didn't really have a choice,
Yeah.
and I got stuck here.
But now you're really glad that you did, it
Yeah,
sounds like. Yeah.
I've done it every single year.
Yeah. So once this is over and you move out of high school, what do you kind of still want to dabble in this, or?
Sort of.
Yeah.
My plan after high school is I want to go into the Air Force for cybersecurity, but I would love to have some sort of opportunity to act later on.
That's awesome. We need guys like you. Thank you so much for being
Thank
here
you.
this morning. All right, who's next? We got this young lady. Tell us your name and what you do.
I'm Alyssa, and I'm Lumiere.
Lumiere.
Candlestick.
Yep. So tell us a bit about this character and what kind of drew you to want to be this character.
He's funny.
Yeah,
He's
he
French.
is funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you give me a little French dialogue?
I don't
here?
know. You put me on the spot. I'm nervous now.
One of your lines.
This one of your
I'm
lines.
trying to think. Oui, mon capitaine.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Anyhow.
All right.
I've always, my older siblings were in theater, so I did what they did. I got in theater. They were in leading roles too. This is my second time being a lead, I guess. I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was Rizzo in Grease, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, that's a pretty different thing, Rizzo and Grease to Lumiere and Beauty and the Beast, right?
Right.
Yeah, that made a little different dialogue there. Same question to you. What do you see yourself doing after high school? And is this something with the community and different things like that, there's opportunities to kind of dabble in it, but what do you want to do?
My parents talked to me about doing community theater a lot, like after high school. I still don't know what I want to do with my career yet, but I definitely, I love it a lot. It's definitely a thought to still do it after high school.
All right. Well, it's nice to meet you this morning. We'll come over to you.
Hello, I'm Olivia Wyatt, and I play Mrs. Potts.
Oh, boy. What do you like about that particular person that's part
About
of
my
it?
role, Mrs. Potts is honestly the backbone of the castle. She
Mhm.
keeps everyone's hopes up. She's sort of a maternal figure, but at the end of the day, she's everyone's cheerleader and biggest support. And I see myself in that role because I think that's who I am, with my friends and stuff. And during rehearsal, I just enjoy supporting people.
Now, what gets you excited? Now, you got these shows coming up, as Lindsey was telling us a few minutes ago, starting tomorrow. Do you get nervous? Do you get jittery? Or is it something like, all the hard work, it's finally here, I just want to get out there and show these skills off?
It's the most nervous I'll ever be in my
Really?
life. I don't get nervous about anything else. I'm known for public speaking. It's one of the things I enjoy, but getting up on that stage will always make me nervous.
Is it different when a lot of times when you guys do these performances, it's in front of your peers there at school, students and people. Is that more difficult than it is doing something in front of adults that maybe you look out in the audience, you don't really know anybody?
Yes,
Everybody's kind of nodding yes behind you there because you feel like your friends are going to be a little bit more judgmental, right?
They're a lot more honest, that's for sure.
They don't tell you you're perfect every time, right?
No, I can expect endless applause from any kind of adult, but my
Right.
friends will definitely remind me of any time I stumble, or
Right.
they'll keep it going for years.
So, but that makes it worthwhile, right? I mean, at least you put yourself out there, and that's a lot better than sitting in the audience doing absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, do you agree with that?
I'm the one on stage,
That's
so.
it. That's it. You
Yeah,
put
it's
in the
easy to
hard work.
criticize.
It's easy to criticize when you're sitting in the chair there, just kind of looking up. Same question I've asked everyone else. After high school's over, what do you see yourself dabbling in? Any and all community theater or even bigger things? What's your thoughts?
I plan to direct movies and,
Wow.
yeah, to go into cinematography. I'm going to study film, hopefully at Vanderbilt. And that's what I've
Man.
always been. I enjoy stage managing, but at the end of the day, Lindsey keeps casting me in leads, and I appreciate it.
Trying to make sure you understand everything, right?
Yes, definitely a good experience.
Well, it's nice to meet all of you guys. It's a wonderful cast, I can tell, Lindsey, and I understand how you can get caught up when you get these type students around you to really just want to get out there and just continue to pour into what they're doing.
Absolutely. Everybody wants to, at the end of the day, after the show, I'm the first one out there.
Right.
I'm the first one that goes to the lobby and turns the lights on. So I get the immediate, gratification of, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. And I say the same thing every time. I don't do it, they do. And, I was just thinking when Olivia said something about Vanderbilt, the brain power standing behind me is probably second to none we've ever had. I mean, these kids, combined IQ and test scores and grades are just way up there. I mean, there's some really, really smart kids. But yeah, I mean, they drive me to do it, and so you got to come out and see them.
Yeah.
They're just really incredible, and everything that they're going into, you can use theater in everything.
Right.
And you can use dance in every. You can use the collaborative, creative process goes into every single career you can possibly imagine.
That's good information. Lindsey Bell, the director of Bradley Central, the drama department there. I say director of Bradley Central, Bradley drama department.
No, you can say I'm the director of Bradley Central.
You can't. I can't. I mean,
sure.
We all know what goes on there. Let's just put it
we'll
out
let
there.
Mr. Spangler know on the way back that there's been a change in the playbill.
There's a principal.
Absolutely.
Principal just kind of hangs out in the office. Director makes sure everything gets done.
Yes.
And
creates drama.
And creates drama.
Yes.
So tell me again, tickets and the show times as we close out here, and we'll make sure everybody understands.
Tickets are available at the door, and that's the best place to buy them.
Okay.
They are $12 across the board. We will accept more. We are starving artists. Feed us. I have to real quick give a shout out to mine and Tria's creative team. Paul Schul, who designs our set, Jeremy and Amanda Epperson, and their children, Bryson and Bailey, who come and slave in the theater. Charlie Hammonds, who played the Tin Man in Wizard of Oz. I mean, we have a whole team that comes back in. Harley Woods. Who am I forgetting? Yes, Presley Pierce, Tria's partner and assistant choreographer. Mr. Schroyer, everybody who comes in and just, really pitches in. It is a collaboration. It's a collaborative effort. And so, but you can come tomorrow night at 7, Saturday and Sunday at 2, and next week, Thursday at 7, and then we skip for the game on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday at 2.
All right, so it's Beauty and the Beast. It's time to get out there and support these young, starving artists.
Yeah, come be our guest.
Come be our guest. There you go. Tria, it's nice to meet you again. Thanks so much for being here with us this morning and telling us about what you do.
Thank you for having us again.
You're welcome. We'll take just a quick break. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Stay with us. Mix 104.1 WCLE.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful, certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Why come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because now is the time to buy.
This Mix 1041 Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. September is PAD Awareness Month. Understanding peripheral arterial disease, or PAD, is vital for your well-being. PAD is a condition where arteries that carry oxygen-rich blood to your legs become narrowed or blocked due to a buildup of plaque. Certain risk factors increase your chances of developing PAD, including smoking, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and a family history of vascular disease. Early stages of PAD might not exhibit noticeable symptoms, but as it progresses, you might experience leg pain, cramping, weakness, or numbness. If left untreated, PAD can lead to serious complications like non-healing sores, infections, and even amputation. However, the good news is that a timely intervention can significantly improve outcomes. No referral is needed, appointments within 3 days, accepting new patients. 5 convenient locations. Find out more at vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in Cleveland, located on North Lee Highway, right beside Bradley Square Mall, or anytime at donledford.com, where they say yes. Still going to have some traffic on Paul Hub Parkway as they continue to do some road work there. Definitely on Mouse Creek Road, those areas very, very busy this morning, so make sure you're paying attention out there, and maybe expect just a little bit of delays in those areas. If you notice any other traffic concerns, give us a call on the Volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us on the Selwood Darren Miller EXP Realty text line, same number, 614-6499. All right, let's see here. We're going to take just a quick break for about 30 seconds. We'll be back with more with our final interview in just a moment.
Celebrate the red, white, and blue at Eller and
You're
Mullins
watching
Furniture.
Mixed Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Back in here, we've got a final interview this morning. We're going to talk with our friends from Cleveland Parks and Rec. Going to talk about the CYBL, K1 basketball, also cheerleading is what we're going to talk about. A couple of our friends are in the studio with us to wrap things up this morning. We got Leah and Abby. They're going to talk respectively about basketball and cheerleading. First of all, Leah, good morning to you. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Well, I think you drew the short straw. Abby said you were going first, so I just wanted to.
Did I really draw the short straw? Because I'm not standing on the platform.
Oh man!
Okay.
If we could have had the camera on running before the interview, that was probably the funniest part. That's going to be a part.
Went viral.
It'd have been viral. But we'll get with Abby in just a second. But Abby may look a little taller to some of her friends this morning. That's the only thing we're going to say, right?
Yeah, because I'm 5'9".
Yeah, and we know that Abby's definitely not 5'9".
No,
which is...
I'm on a stool over here, just so everybody knows.
Oh, boy, if we could have seen the earlier picture, that would have been great. But, Leah, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what's going on. You're actually with the Cleveland Community Center, is that right?
Yes, I'm
right.
the director there.
You're the director there. So let's go ahead and start, kind of get us caught up what's going on with the Cleveland Community Center, and then we'll talk about K1 basketball with the CYBL.
Oh, man, there's so much going on at the center. So tonight is our second Halloween recital.
Oh, good.
And Abby is actually the dance choreographer, instructor for that.
She's going to do a demonstration in a minute, right?
Probably.
If she doesn't fall off her pedestal.
I know. I got to
she
sit on
keeps
the
trying.
stool.
She keeps trying to get me to help her.
Right.
And
Leah's got the
I
moves.
can't
though, don't let
show her up because
You-
that's
you
what she
can't
went to
show her
school
up.
for. I
That's
mean,
right.
that was her thing.
That's
so, but no. So we've got that going on. We've got pickleball every morning.
Does anybody play pickleball in this community?
You know, it's amazing how many
It's amazing,
people,
it really
how
is.
many people play. And so, I mean, all the pickleball courts that they're about to be building is definitely needed.
Definitely needed.
So, yeah.
Well, again, we're going to talk a little bit about K1 basketball with the Cleveland CYBL. Talk to us about that. I know it's hard to believe. We had our preseason basketball meeting yesterday for high school at the country club with all of our high school coaches and kind of got coaches polls and media polls. Hard to believe it's basketball here. Time to get started, right?
Oh, yeah. It's coming up very, very fast. Right now, K1, we're still in registration. 2 through 5 have done evaluations for city kids, and so they're trying to get the team set for all of that, and they're practicing, and then the rec side of it is going and just trying to get everything organized and set up and structured. So,
you know, I think it's very important that my grandson is fixing to be 11. He started playing basketball probably when he was 5 or 6, you know, with rec basketball and things like that. Now he's found a sport that he loves. Now he'll say, he'll be the first one to admit, I'm not the best one on the team, but I just love playing, the exercise, the camaraderie. So I say that to say this: parents need to get their young kids involved in some type of form of sports, because they don't have to be the best. They're not going to go to college, maybe get a scholarship to do it. May not even play after youth basketball, but it's just something to keep them active.
oh yeah, totally. It gets the kids out there. The socialization is major. I mean, people do not realize while COVID was going on, how much socialization was needed.
Right.
And you just didn't have it. And so now I highly encourage, if it's not basketball, get your kids involved in something.
Something, I agree.
I mean, there's so many different things that I know the City Parks and Rec is trying to implement, from toddlers all the way to seniors. So there is so much stuff that we can do, and just trying to get them involved.
Find something that they've got a little bit of a passion for and get them out there and keep them involved. All right, Abby, so let's talk about the cheerleading side, because for every sport, you need a cheerleading section, right?
Yes. So the difference between last year to this year's season is that all city school students will be able to represent their school, unlike last year when they were all just under the umbrella of CYBL.
Right.
So now each city school elementary, they will have a cheer team with uniforms that match their school's colors as well as their mascot on the front. And then all of my county kids who are in CYBL, they will then be representing the rec side of CYBL. So we kind of have two different things going on with cheer this year.
So is that something, in your opinion, that's been a plus situation, you think?
Yes, because I think a lot of the kids, when they wanted to cheer, they wanted to represent their school,
Absolutely.
and they weren't able to for city schools. And so now that's giving them this opportunity. So it's growing the numbers in cheer this year for sure.
That's good stuff. And my daughters, both of them cheerleaded all the way from when they were in elementary all the way through middle and high school. I mean, it's something that was their passion.
Yes.
It wasn't playing the sport, it was being the cheerleading side, which is equally as important, equally as hard. All the practices, all the hard work, all the parents running here, there, and yonder. So if you've got someone that wants to be a part of that, get them involved in cheerleading.
Yes, absolutely.
And also this year, we actually have a couple of kids who are doing both cheer and basketball.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So that makes a double hard, I would think.
On the parents, I would say,
Yeah.
but the kids are going to love it.
Yeah.
But that's the good part of everybody working together, because we try to accommodate as much as we can to make sure they get a taste of both.
That's it.
Yes.
Because you don't know what until you've tried it if you're going to enjoy it or
Right.
not. So we just talked about
Absolutely.
that a while ago. Again, our friends are here with Cleveland Parks and Rec. We're talking about K1 basketball, cheerleading. We're just kind of running the gauntlet here. What is the message that both of you ladies want to get out this morning? I mean, this is, you came in for the interview. We've kind of talked and had fun. But at the end of this interview, with people that watch it and listen to it, what is the main thing we want to make sure that they get out of this?
Register your child.
Register your child, okay.
As soon as possible. This is a great program that we want everybody to be part of, and just come be part of the city, and we have a lot of fun.
Got a lot to offer.
Oh, yes.
All right. So, and Abby, I'm going to ask you the same question. What do you want to get out of this morning?
Pretty much the same thing. I would like them to go ahead and get registered. I'm already doing my uniform sizing, so we can go ahead and get their uniforms ordered, their palms ordered, because that's probably one of the most important things for the kids is they are ready
Right.
to get their palms in uniforms. Our registration is open until October 31st. Is it at 10 p.m. that night or midnight?
I think so.
So go ahead and get your children registered. You go to www.clevelandtnparks.com, and we have different tabs. There's a basketball cheerleading tab, a K1 basketball tab, and as well as a 2nd through 5th grade basketball tab.
So you can get that right there on the website. Do
Yes.
that. You've only got till late on October the 31st to get this
Yes.
done. And then parents that are listening, thinking, you know what, I think I want to do this. Commitment. How many is it? 5 days a week they're going to be bringing kids out. I mean, I know maybe it's different for different places, but sometimes that is a pro or a con depending on the parent's situation.
So for K1, we actually are doing one night of skills and drills.
Okay.
And then games will be mainly one game a week. There might be a week where there's 2.
Right.
But for the most part, it's one game a week. Practices and stuff are usually no more than 45 minutes because ages 5 to 7 year olds are, as they say, herding cats.
So is it the same for cheerleading as well? Or
So
how does that work?
cheerleading is a little bit different.
Okay.
We are practicing in the month of November every Tuesday and Thursday. I have a 6 to 7 time block and then a 7 to 8 time block where I'll split the girls up that way. Games for the kids who are in city schools who are going to be participating in the counties league this year, they will have some games that start in December and run all the way through the end of February. My younger kids who are doing like the K1, those games start in January and also run through the end of February. Cheer, I try to schedule them about 2 games a week.
Okay.
It is very flexible. I tell the parents, if you can't make a game, it's not a big deal. You can just make it up at a different time.
Gotcha. So there is flexibility
Yes.
there, and it's not something, because a lot of times that scares parents off when they think,
Right.
we've already got a million things going on. I don't know if I can fit 3, 4, 5 days into the schedule, but 1 or 2, an hour here, 45 minutes there.
Yes.
It's definitely worth it. That just means you're going to get them off those electronic devices for an hour more,
Yeah.
which is what the parents' goal should be anytime. And just get them out there and get them active. And the socialization, as we spoke about, that's probably more important than anything, is to get them out there, make new friends, be out there and just enjoying themselves.
And also, we can't forget we
Go
need
ahead.
coaches too.
Need coaching. Well, that is, you can't run the kids
And
around
that
out
is
there
a
without a coach.
great way for parents and kids to bond.
Leah, you seem so sincere when you say that.
I'm just thinking of the kids.
You're just thinking of the kids. But there is coaches needed. All right. So does the parents that want to be a part of this, do they need to be like a good basketball player, or is it just basically being dependable, showing up, and pouring into the kids?
Dependable, and then we will take it from
You'll
there.
take it from there.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're just a parent that wants to be someone that, there's always those parents that the kids are always at your house anyway. You're that parent that probably like you guys are, and things like that.
If we were home.
Yeah, if you were home, they'd be there. But I'm sure at some point that you were like that.
Absolutely.
And then so if you're already that parent, why not just do it away from home?
Yeah, exactly.
And become a coach and pour into these kids, because everybody says it. When we talk to kids, middle school, high school, and you even hear it on collegiate level and even the professional level, they always say, I remember my elementary coach. I remember this. I remember that, because those were the ones that first gave you either a love for the game, gave you a passion for what you're doing, if you're cheerleading, those type things. So those are the foundation blocks for these young people. And if you feel that's something you want to be a part of, definitely get involved as a coach. That'd be great.
Yep.
Same website if they're wanting to do that, or is it something different?
No, everything's the same. Just go to www.clevelandtnparks.com. The tabs are up at the top for CYBL, and then also all the other tabs that we have in the city Parks and Rec that people may not know. So
Everything's right there.
Everything's right there.
Well, Leah and Abby, is great to have you in. Before we go, we got to do one thing.
Okay.
One thing only. We got to get Abby to step down for just a second.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Make my day. Let me stand up a little
this
taller.
was right. You can't
That's
see because of this microphone.
That's why Abby had to do that. And see, I knew you wouldn't mind because you're a cheerleader and nothing's going to freak you out.
I'm used to this
You're
at this
used to
point,
That's
so
it.
it's fine.
But we just wanted to have a little fun, and you guys did that. And these are the type people your kids will be hanging around, meaning that they're going to have a good time. They're going to be out there grabbing some social skills and really life skills and basketball and cheerleading skills.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, website one more time, Leah, before we go.
www.clevelandtnparks.com.
Well, thanks so much, ladies, for coming in. Had a good time. We appreciate the interview.
Thank you so much.
And then tonight, remind me?
Halloween dance recital number 2.
Number 2, tonight.
Oh, yes, and Abby will be performing up there.
It's at the Cleveland Community Center. It's for children ages 2 to 6. So we've had a lot of fun with this camp. So if you want to come out and watch, it starts at 6:30.
All right, so there you go. We got that plug in as well. Again, thanks, ladies. We appreciate it.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we're going to wrap up the Mixed Morning Show right here this morning. We appreciate you watching and listening in. Don't forget, throughout the day, today is National Pumpkin Day, and we're going to be over with our friends at Green Acres this afternoon starting at 2:30. They're giving away 50 mini pumpkins to the first 50 kids that drop by Green Acres on Georgetown Road across from Candies Creek, Cherokee Elementary. Again, we'll be there starting at 2:30, but they already started giving out those mini pumpkins for the kids. We want you to decorate them and post on our Facebook page and stuff like that so we can see that those mini pumpkins that you picked up from Green Acres. Thanks so much to Matt and Terry Dillard and everyone else. We really appreciate them teaming up with us on National Pumpkin Day. We're going to take just a quick break. We'll get you back to your workday and your music in just a few moments. Stay with us. Mix 104.1 WCLE.